To get started, open a browser and navigate to accessibleaustralia.com.au. The first time you access the app on any device, the app will request permissions to access your location. For the best experience, we recommend you allow this. If you look towards the top right corner of your screen, you will notice two buttons, a profile button and a location button, and in the top left corner, you'll see a search bar with a list of categories below. It is possible to use the search functions of the app without having to sign in, but for the best experience, we recommend you do. To do this, click on the profile icon, and at the bottom, you'll see options to log in using your Facebook or Google credentials. Today, I'll use Facebook. As I've already created a profile, you'll see something slightly different to what is on the screen now. The app will ask for your name and what type of mobility aid you use. I'm Lockie and I'm using a manual share, so that's what I've selected. This information comes in handy later when leaving reviews. Once you have completed this, click on the arrow to save and you are ready to make full use of the app and its features. As you can see by the map, I'm located in Brisbane, but I'm currently planning a trip to Cairns, so let's check out Cairns. I can search for things in Cairns a number of ways, but let me show you the simplest method. In the search bar, I'll type Cairns, and you'll see that Cairns, Queensland pops up below. Select Cairns, Queensland, and the map will centre over the CBD of Cairns. And as with a lot of holidays, I'll want to get my accommodation sorted first. To do this, use the search bar again and search for accommodation or hotels. Again, you'll see a pop-up below the search bar, select accommodation, and the map will start to populate. On the map, you can now see a bunch of multicoloured circles with numbers in the centre. These represent clusters of accommodation in an area with varying levels of accessibility. Here's a perfect example. There are 3 points of interest in this area, all with varying levels of accessibility. And what do the colours mean, you ask? Green points of interest are accessible and worth visiting. Yellow are possibly accessible, but worth checking out first to see if they suit your needs. And red points of interest are not accessible. Click on the button titled Filters. And for this demonstration, I'll select a 4-star accessibility rating. Just remember in future that you have selected this filter as it will apply to your searches. You'll notice that points of interest now displayed on the map are limited to those with a 4-star rating or above. If you look closely, you'll notice that the star rating under each point of interest has a number of reviews that have led to this star rating. To find out more about individual points of interest, you can click on them and the relevant information will be shown. If you scroll down a little, you'll be able to see reviews left by others. While we are here, another feature worth noting is you can filter reviews by the type of mobility device used to further improve your confidence that you are getting the most relevant information to you. To do this, click here and select the type of mobility aid you would like to see reviews by. Knowing that all holidays aren't spent cooped up in hotel rooms, we have also included a search nearby button that lets you explore other things to see and do in a proximity to the point of interest you have chosen. I've decided I'm going to stay at the Spinal Life Healthy Living Centre, but I want to know what there is to do in the area, so I can use the search nearby function. When I click this button, the page will display points of interest surrounding the hotel. Again, remember that I have selected a 4-star accessibility filter to find my accommodation, so if you would like to see more, you might want to change this. We all know how hard it can be to find accessible accommodation and venues to visit when travelling. Leaving a review helps make travelling and exploring easier for everyone. Let's say I've been and stayed at the Spinal Life Healthy Living Centre accommodation. First select the point of interest and open. Find the review button located just below the photos of the point of interest. Select this and you will see 2 options to select star ratings for accessibility and service. You can also select what type of mobility aid you have used on your stay. You can leave text in your review and up to 5 photos. Once you have finished leaving your review, click the Post Review button and your review will be shown below the point of interest. If you happen to come across a place that is not listed, you can share this with others by adding a point of interest. To do this, simply point to the area on the map where the point of interest is and hold the mouse down for a little. You will see a pop-up to add a place. Select this and enter the relevant information. You can select up to 3 separate categories for a point of interest. Phone number, email, and website. Once complete, submit, and you will be able to leave a review after this.